Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been busy trying to make a bunch of ornaments for people, so my regulars, I got a handful of regulars that have always faithfully, come to my channel. Even at the beginning, they stuck with me when my video quality was, I didn't know how to put videos together very well, and I was camera shy, and so I didn't speak very well, but they stuck with me and they watched the videos and anyway, so let's get to this project. This right here is not fat wood, okay? I'm going to tell you up front, this is oak. I bought this at one of the box stores, okay? So I wanted to use oak on purpose. For the simple fact that if I mess up, it's not fat wood I mess up on, because I don't want to mess up on my fat wood. And if I do it correctly, because this is my first time on this project and it's a little iffy, then, oh, okay, well, it was oak that I messed up on and not my fat wood. I treasure my fat wood, okay? So anyway, I'm going to turn from what I've seen on the YouTube. Many people have made these, but I want to make one, and it's called an inside out ornament, okay? So I had to take 4 blocks or 4 rectangular blocks of wood, make sure it's in the video, and cut them about equal size. Now they're not quite equal size yet. So what I'm going to do is from what I've seen in videos, people do, now I don't know everybody does it, but I think most people do this, is they tape them together with package tape. And I thought I had my tape out here with me, and I can't find it. I had some, where did I put that tape? Here's some right here. So anyway, I'm going to get, this is more like packaging tape. Let's see what this is. Okay, so anyway, what I'll do is I'll tape each side together with the packaging tape. I got wood shavings on here. That's okay. At least I know where the beginning part is. That helped me. So I can just break that off. I've never used this stuff very well. I don't know about y'all, but I've always had trouble with it. Finding the beginning and stuff like that. So I'm going to tape these together. And get it started. Let me see if I can get it started at least. Okay, let me lay them down. Lay down. Let's lay down. Okay, make sure they're tight together. Okay, and then what I'll do after I do each end, this end and this end that I tape down, I will go back to my cutter and try to level off the end best I can, okay? I'll probably use my table saw, because the band saw would take a long time to cut through this. I mean, you got to be patient with it, and you don't want to, force it through. You might break the band blade or something. You don't want to do that. That thing might come off and hit you for all I know. I don't know. I've never had a band saw except when I got one recently. It's amazing how strong tape is. Tape is pretty strong stuff. Okay, I got at least probably 3 layers on there. Okay, cut it off right there. All right, we got that end. I'm gonna do the other end. And then I'll level it off. Let's do it right about here. Because this end right here is for sure. Both ends are off a little bit. They're not level. I didn't cut them as level as I thought I did. That's okay. Some people are professionals and they know how to cut things very well. And they measure everything out correctly. I usually don't do that. To my chagrin, I usually just go along with the piece and start wood turning it and stuff and measuring it. Well, I measure it with a caliper, but you know, that's a strange thing because, you know, my dad was a nuclear engineer, and here I am. I wasn't that good in math. I was always good in art, so I was like totally opposite than my dad. He's built things before too. He built his own telescope and stuff like that. It's just amazing. He was an amazing man. He just, you know, he loved astronomy, and he was very good at pointing out planets and stars and stuff in the sky. He knew what he was doing. He knew about them things. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna level them off. And then I'll be back with you, okay? Okay, I have it mounted on here. I'm trying to get my video camera adjusted properly here. Okay. So I have it on here. I turned it on a moment and it seems to be fine. Okay, I have it at the lowest speed, but it is on the highest belt pulley that goes to fastest speed. So it's on the lowest on the highest belt pulley speed. So anyway, I'm going to turn it and do what they were doing basically, and trying to open up the center, and then we'll go from there. Okay, all right, and I hope you can join me, and I just want to thank you for all the people who come by and watch my videos, all my visitors. Thank you. Thank you that you just take time out of your day to just come visit. And I hope you enjoy the videos, and I thank you for all my regulars. I'll never forget my regulars. Thank you for just sticking with me all this time, and I just thank you so much because, like I said before, my videos were not all that great at first, and I thank you for your patience with me until I learned how to put some videos together with music, and then I was not so camera shy. I reckon I can be a shy person sometimes, and this is all about the wood turning and about fat wood. It's not about me. Okay, so that's why I'm not in the video. So anyway, we're gonna get right to it, and I hope all of y'all enjoy the video, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, see you then. I'm happy with that. I mean, I don't know how deep to go for sure. I know I gotta shape the outside when I have to turn them around, okay? So I'm gonna smooth this out. I mean, this is my first one, right? So I'm just gonna go along with that. That might not be deep enough. I don't know, but I do need a little bit of wood for the outside also to shape it. So we have to shape it properly. A lot of people will make just the ball where it's shorter and it doesn't have a finial or any. Well, it might have a finial on it, but most of them don't. It just like the Christmas ornament balls that you hang on the tree. They don't have finials on it, and they just have a little top. You know, maybe a little tiny piece at the bottom. Maybe most of the time they don't. Oh, my shield fell down on my face. Let's take it off. So anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to smooth it out. And it may not be deep enough. I don't know. We're going to see. I'd like to put something in the center. What do you think? Put a little round something in the center. Maybe a little tiny Christmas tree or something. I think that'd be so great. All right, and I'll be back. I'm going to just sand it, and I'll be back, okay? It's absolutely beautiful. It's different kind of wood to work with than fat wood, that's for sure. But that is just gorgeous. I got it really shiny, smooth. I mean, it's smooth. It is so smooth, it's almost like glass. It is that smooth. So that's beautiful stuff. I love being able to sand stuff very well on a lathe. I mean, that really takes it to a whole different level, being able to sand things very well. Let's see. Looks like it's slightly off right there with the and I don't know how to deal with that. Well, I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's my first piece. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, the guy on the video, the video I watched anyway, he said to mark the bottom. Don't have to mark both ends. If you want to, you can. And number them. Like this will be the arrow pointing in, so that you can make a distinction of what is what, okay? Okay, this will be 1. This will be 2. This will be 3. This will be 4. That's important to know so that when you turn them around, you know where they're supposed to go. Because you got to turn them around opposite way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and an arrow in. We'll do both ends in case I'm not correct, and that's what he did also. I don't want to mislead anybody, and because sometimes I don't follow all the way through with my directions that I should. Okay, so I got it numbered properly. Arrows are in, and what I'll do is take the tape off, and we're going to turn them around. And then I have to glue them together. I'm going to glue the 2 pieces together, then the other 2 pieces together once we get them turned around, and I'll have to tape them together and let it dry, okay? It'll have to dry for a while. Okay, I'm going to cut this off. I hope it won't be... Oh, that went right down the middle. I almost messed up though. Let's do it like this so that if I cut, I don't cut the inside and scar it. Something weird. Okay. That held very well. I was a little bit skeptical of that. I was afraid it might come apart, fly off and hit me or something weird. And it, you know, I'm sure it can. Just because it didn't with me doesn't mean it can't. So that tape worked very well. Pretty interesting project. I don't know who started it and who come up with the idea, but that's a great idea. Okay, all right. I thought my video camera was charged more than this. Okay, I have the these two parts glued together. These two parts are glued, blah, I can't talk, glued together, and now I got to glue those two parts together to each other. Okay, and since I didn't open it up enough in the center, what I'm thinking on doing, I've seen this a picture, a few pictures of them. I make kind of like a flame ornament. I wanted it to be bigger around in the center, and it's not going to be. So anyway, what I'll do is put some glue there and put them together like this. Okay, so you'll have the opening there, and then I'll line it up. I got one hand right now, so I can't really line it up properly. So I'll line it up so I have that area and then this area over here. So I gotta glue these two together and let it sit for at least a couple of hours, and then I'll turn the outside of it. Okay, and then I'll turn it into a nice beautiful ornament. Before I do that, I may cut off the end because the end is not even. Okay, and I had to do it like that on purpose to line everything up properly. So it'll be a beautiful little ornament, and I can always set something in there before I glue it now. So what am I gonna do? What would you do? Okay, I can make something. So what I'm gonna do is look at some pictures and stuff and brainstorm before I glue these two together, because once they're glued together I can't stick anything in the center. So anyway, that's what I'll end up doing, and I hope to see you after I get it ready to go. We'll see if I stick something in the center or not. Okay, see you then. Woohoo! I'm back. We're gonna get to this piece. I'm excited. I've had this piece like this for like 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. I had just started this before I had started on the ornaments. I thought to myself, I better stop And I better get going with the ornaments because it's going to be Thanksgiving before we know it. And it'll be Christmas before we know it. And you know, I need to get these things made so I can get them sent out before Christmas. So anyway, so we got it together. I cut off the ends a little bit, just a tiny bit, to level them off even because there was slight pieces sticking out because I wanted to make sure these areas here were matching as close as I could. This is slightly off right here, ever so slightly. It's not bad, but anyway, this is oak, like I've said before, if I didn't say it before, because I don't remember, because like I said before, I stopped doing the videos, so I haven't seen what I don't remember. I'd have to be refreshed. So anyway, what I'm going to do mainly is make a tenon. I'm going to make a tenon so that I can fit it on the chuck and then get going with it. And I want to make kind of like a shape of a flame a little bit. Not necessarily a flame, but a bulb that would be shaped, you know, rectangular a little bit, lengthwise, just elongated, okay? So that's what I'm trying to think of. So anyway, we're going to get to it. Like I said before, I did not open this up as much as I really wanted to. So since it's this shape, that's what we're going to do. And then I'm planning on hopefully opening it up on one of the ends, on this end, whatever end is not facing the headstock, okay? Open up a hole so I can stick in there LED light, okay? So anyway, we're gonna get going with this, okay? Here we go.
I said I love you.
recently started using the fan because I wish I did a long time ago at the beginning. I wasn't thinking, but it helps to keep the dust. There's fine dust that's so light like a feather, or even lighter than a feather. It just sits there floating in the air. And a lot of times after I get past roughing and a lot of the wood chips are not flying at me anymore and I'm doing fine detailed work, I will take my respirator off, my mask off, and I mean that's just personally me. I'm not saying that it's safe, but anyway, the fan behind me helps keep that lingering little fine particles of dust from lingering in the air right here, and it just blows it away. So that it's just a fantastic. Yeah, I thought about it, and I thought, well, that's a great idea. That person has a fan. So, most people have this vacuum tube or something that sucks up all the dust. I don't know. I don't know that I want to get one. And it probably is kind of pricey right now for me. But anyway, I got it shaped. It is getting pretty thin right here. So I got to be careful. I want it a little sloping a little more here, but I really have to be very careful in this area. So, but anyway, before I make it smaller over here to form a tip, I have to open it up if I'm going to open it up right now. Because if I form a small area here and I try to open it up, it's going to snap it. There's no doubt in my mind about it. How about you? It'll snap it off. There's a little lump right there. So I was just trying to touch up some areas here. All right, and I still got to sand it too. All right, let's let me continue. Another thing, there are some splinters on the edges of these things, and I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with them. I'm supposed to cut them off or what? Maybe with my utility knife a little bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because I watched some videos, but I didn't watch all through the video on stuff. I kind of skipped through it a little bit. It's interesting working with different kind of wood. This is oak, and to me, it's not as enjoyable. I'm so used to working with fat wood all the time. I really thoroughly enjoy working with fat wood, and smells so much better than this right here. That's for sure. And it cuts more like a creamy butter cut. I mean, it's not literally like butter, but that's the only way I know to describe it. It's just kind of buttery with the cut. The only bad thing about fat wood is you got to clean your tool all the time. I need to make that smooth right there. I don't need that. I think this will be absolutely gorgeous, and hopefully I can get a light going in it. What do you think? I think it'd be great. I just want to shave these areas. I don't want to cut into it because I'll mess it up a little bit. I'll mess up the nice, beautiful shape of the window of the ornament here. Now, there are a lot of people that make these online. This is where I got the idea from. I didn't think it up in my head now. I wish I could do that. I mean, I wish I did, but I didn't, okay? I got this from other people. And a lot of people will put like a little Christmas tree in there or something, and that's pretty cool. But I thought, since I'm still working with lights, I wanted to do a light in there. I think that'd be absolutely stunning, because I haven't really seen anybody, really put light in there. I think one video I had where a guy put like a candle type light in there, LED or somewhat. So it is along the same lines as what I'm going to do. So, I mean, and I didn't get it from him, the idea from him to do that. I already was thinking about putting the light in here before I saw the video. So, anyway, we're shaving this over here. And see, I can make it just a tad smaller in these areas with the walls. It's still thick enough. I can shave it down a little more if I need to. So, actually, when I made it thicker like I did, I thought I'd made a big mistake, but actually I did the right thing, and I didn't know it. And that's good. That's very good. Because it gave me plenty of wood to work with, shaving it down. And as I'm shaving it down, the windows are opening up on the inside. And that's fantastic. So what I should do is take some sandpaper and hand sand these little areas real quick. That would be best thing to do. Okay, I cut the splinters off. Now I don't want to do too much. There's a little area here that's not matching up. Let's get this area here. There we go. That looks good. And this area here, I want it to match up to a point, to a V. Perfect. That's beautiful. And I've seen some, and you know, they did a fantastic job. I mean, they did them way before me, but they were not quite lined up here at the tips of the window, at the corners of the windows right there. And I thought, no, I don't want that. That's why I offset my wood a little bit, because I was instead of lining it up at the outside bottom, I wanted to line up the windows. And that's what I did, and I'm glad I did, because it looks good. Alright, that's looking really good. The windows, it looks really nice. Now this one's slightly off. Very nice, very nice. I'm so pleased with this. I mean, it really, this is a wonderful little project. All of the projects are so fun, and especially Christmas. You can make all kinds of different ornaments and stuff. All kind of things you can make for Christmas. I love that. Don't you? I know I do. Okay, I don't want to mess that up now. Come on. That's good. That's pretty doggone good. That looks real good. Okay, let me sand it up by hand. Gently. So I wish it was fat wood, but you know, this is my first one doing it like this, so I didn't want to mess up my fat wood. If I messed up, let it be on a piece, another kind of wood, because I love my fat wood now. I don't want to waste it. This works out perfect to sand it down. I think I vaguely remember one of the videos where the guy did sand it down by hand in these windows, so I just had forgotten. So anyway. Now I'm doing it gently. I'm not pressing real hard, okay? That right there is not quite open properly. Utility knife. There, that's much better. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but I try to get it as perfect as I can. Don't you? Okay, I opened it up all the way in, but I gotta open it wider so the LED light can fit up in there. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can. Also, it seems very, very sturdy and firm. Alright, I gotta find whatever I'm gonna use. It won't cause a lot of vibration. So this wood is a little bit different, that's for sure. It's a bit different than working with fat wood. That should have opened it up enough. That looks like it did. Yeah. Now, my only other concern is this area, but I think we'll be okay. Think we'll be okay. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully open it on up so we can be done with this. Not that I don't enjoy making art pieces and stuff, but it's a lot of tension sometimes, and you're concerned about something breaking or snapping, and you know. But it's exciting. It's fun. Let's see. Where did it light go? It fell down here somewhere. There it is. Okay, it's got to be opened up some more because I can't even fit that in there all the way yet. Okay. That's quite fine. That's okay, because when I put the bottom piece on the wood, on a piece of wood, it can be the base. So it's not hopeless, okay? All good. Everything's good. No, okay, that's gonna fit right in there now. That'll fit right on up in there. Very good. Okay, let's what am I gonna do? Whoa. Okay, we finally got it. Okay, isn't she a beauty? We got it. Now this started splitting. What I'm gonna do is kind of glue it with some Loctite glue. I heard a pop sound, and then I realized something was going on, so I stopped the lathe, and that's when I discovered it was cracking. So anyway, we got it, and I'll be back, okay? All right, I'm back. We have it finished. This is gorgeous. It really is. I mean, it's not too complicated. I mean, to do the inside out ornament. I mean, it's a little different. There's no doubt about it. But anyway, I got what I had to do though. It wasn't clear in the video when I did my editing. I didn't see in the video. It could be because the tool was blocking it, but the base had broken off. Okay, so when you get to that section, you're like, well, that's okay. I say something like that's okay, you know, it's all, we're gonna anyway. So, but this area here had broken off from the base, and so what I did is I took a ferro rod handle and I cut it down some, because what I did is I stuck it up in the hole, and I thought, well, this will fit snug here when it gets to this point, because it comes out a little bit, you know, because I make my ferro rod handles kind of wavy a little bit or something. So anyway, this section comes out. Let me make sure that I have my video camera right. I should have put it on me, and I didn't do it. Hold on a second. Let me get this out. So anyway, this section comes out, and I glued the LED on the tip. Okay, it's not the most attractive base, but you know, it'll work. It'll work just fine. So I can stick it up in there. Okay. And I can set it down. I can make sure it's even, and that's fine. You know, you can pick it up like that, and it's not going to fall out or anything. You can push down on a little bit, make sure it's firm. But yeah, I want to show you it lit up. Don't you want to see it lit up? That's gorgeous. I would say that's probably a good, with the base, okay, probably a good 7 or 8 inches tall. It's not bad. I mean, it's bigger than something you would hang on a Christmas tree, okay? It's not tiny. And, you know, that oak, that's some interesting wood to work with, I tell you. It's beautiful wood. I mean, I just did a finial, and I used a ball that is fat wood. And here, I'll show you real quick. It's not part of the video, but I'll go ahead and show you. Now, it's just at a ball. See? That is oak right there. That's some beautiful wood. I mean, all wood is beautiful in its own right. That's for sure. There's no doubt about it. But I had to cover the ball because I had to stain it a little darker than what I wanted it. I mean, it was lighter than what I wanted it to be. And so I bought some stain so I can stain it a little darker with that wood. And so that's why the ball is covered with paint tape. So anyway, I had to be very careful, make sure that I had tape real good. So I have the light ball, which is fat wood, and then the oak is the finial point part in the base. And I love that combination of light against dark there. It just, there's such a, the contrast really makes it pop very well. It is just absolute, I love that. It's so gorgeous. The others are gorgeous too. I just think that is just the most gorgeous combination. But anyway, it's not about this one. Let's put that back behind here. So let's let me find a remote. And let's turn this baby on. This is absolutely beautiful with the lights. Let me get the lights turned out some. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this now. You know what? I'm gonna have to turn it back on so you can see the outline of the. Oh, come on, screen. Let's pick it up. I want you to see the ceiling too. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? It'll beam up on the ceiling. It looks kind of like butterfly wings or something. That's so cool. That is so cool. Let me turn on the stove light. See if I can see it. There we go. That's pretty good right there. So you still see the light. So I got it in the mode where it just changes colors right now. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I mean, that light just really just takes it to a whole nother level, doesn't it? That is just so fascinating. That is just wow. I mean, it's not too complicated of a thing to do, to wood turn, but it is just it's stunning, really. I mean, you know, it is so cool to me. I love that. Now, I still like the ornaments the best out of all that I've made so far. I like the finial and the ornaments. I think they're my most favorite wood turned project ever. And you know, I love doing goblets and everything, but wow, those ornaments are so delicate, and you know, I love the way they just look, you know. But anyway, let's see. Let me get this remote here. Let's turn it red. It's just pure red now. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Wow. Let's see. Green, orange, yellow. Well, that's a darker yellow. Now this is a lighter yellow. Blue. This is supposed to be pink. And it does look like pink. This is like peach, I reckon. Between pink and orange, really. This is supposed to be a dark, I reckon, purple or something. I don't know. That's blue, dark blue. All right, let's see. Now, I ordered some more LED lights. That's just white and it flickers. Fade. And that fading is the one that goes back and forth. Now, I ordered some more LED lights off the internet. And they are a little bit slightly different. So they don't strobe real fast. So if I hit strobe, so it'll strobe, but it won't strobe fast, okay? This is fade. This is supposed to be smooth. See, it'll go back and forth with changing the colors. But it won't, let me do flash, see. Now, flash is the same as smooth, really. It will not do the same as the other lights that I got from Walmart. But I like them better anyway. I mean, that's just not a big deal, right? So, anyway, I just want to show you this, and we got it done. She's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I just want to thank you so much for visiting my channel, all you visitors. And I just thank you. You took time to come and watch my video. And I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. And I thank you for all my regulars. I thank you. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. Okay? All right. And I hope to see you again next time. All right, because I got other projects coming too. All right. And y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.